Going live. 2, 3. Feeding the ducks. And center stage. That's a problem. What is that? What is that? Where is that coming from? Ah, right here. Fixed it. First technical problem. Fixed. Look at my stupid face. Can you hear me? You, listener? The one that actually matters. The one that creates this entire production. I have so many technical problems because of you, sir, ma'am, mademoiselle. I'm laughing at my makeup, but I'm not wearing. You guys will never know what I did to artificially generate myself every time. Hey, JJ, what's up? Let's see if my green screen portals are still working. Yes, they are. There's one episode. Wow. Yeah, this is JJ's. You can't read it at all. Oh, there. Just that it's high potency. Oh, I have music I can play now. I might be live on DLive too. Jeez. What do I even know? DLive. My computer just got back from the shop. I'll play some music. We could play some jokes, whatever. Feeding the ducks, you guys know? Feeding the ducks. Has to do with Einstein. Feeding the ducks. Oh, no. Shut up. God dang it. I'm not even going to bother looking at DLive today. I'm too... if it's possible. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know how to log in. Live on Rockfin. Should I invite people on? I'm wearing my Nazi shirt today. As always. Oh, let me know if the sound is okay. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw this is what I was assaulted in by Antifa. So should I invite people on? I don't really know what's going on. I haven't done a show for a long time. Went through some issues. I had some issues, which you may or may not have heard about. I can't say for sure. But my computer broke at the end of everything. I came home. My computer wasn't working. So I picked it up yesterday from the shop. I'll change my makeup. It's the makeup I'm laughing at. I will let people join me or call. What do you guys prefer? You guys get to decide. Touch up my appearance. There, I'll turn that off. There, now you can see my imperfections. And maybe I look more human. But it's all an illusion. Getting notifications on my wrist. But I can only see. Hey, Sewertown, what's up? Illumitami, you can't come on. I never had issues with Titus. Did Titus say I had issues with Titus? I never did. I like watching his meme shows. I just want to see the joke I was looking at. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm live on Rockfin. I got something that says I made money from doing a stream on AMP. It looks kind of real. It says I made like a few $100s from doing a radio show on there. I don't know how that's possible. FGT, wow. I I haven't, I don't know, maybe it's my perception of time, but I don't remember the last time I talked to DeFango on the air about anything. So, like, to me, that seems like distant history of some sort. But I have been doing some thinking about time, and that led me down some, crazy rabbit holes. Elon Musk even talked about it today. It's when you start to think about living forever, actually. So I can tell you that, certainly. The movie Oppenheimer was helpful for me to see, just to see somebody else going through the same thing as I had them. It's when you start thinking about time and space and quantum physics, actually, and what Einstein's theory, just Einstein's theory of relativity. If you really think about what it means, then wow. And that's what this, that's why it's called the Cult of One today. Because ultimately there's maybe just you in this whole. I'm going to set the background music to 33. Synchronicity, have you ever heard of that? Boy, do I get that. So anyway, different things, Carl Jung's theories, other theories. So Feeding the Ducks is what I'm playing. It's called Feeding the Ducks. That's what Einstein did. That's Einstein liked to feed the duck. Once I believe I've proven that the theory of relativity, things certainly are relative. I know that now for a fact. What I see is different than what you see. Materially. And that's why this is mostly real. I can show you the bumper sticker. It's been coded in my show since the beginning. When was the beginning? When did you start watching my show? Why do so many people think they've been watching me do my show for longer than I have? Alternatively, why do I sometimes realize that I've been doing the show longer than I thought I have been? Like, I would say I have 5 years, but actually 5 years is not true. It's been 6 years since the most popular year on this channel. P. Thomas used to party with Teddy Einstein. Hey, man. Having any kind of connection to a mind like that, a mind that's no longer with us. The thing is those minds, they advance. I've been dealing a lot with ascension issues. Now, that's weird that the numbers just dropped. Hopefully the numbers will be okay. Less people are tuning in, but I think it's interesting. Does not match with my calculations. I calculated that there would be more if I'm talking about something interesting. Well, let me just make sure I can use my technology properly. Always remember 9/11. Never forget 9/11. Well, whenever I think of that, okay, hold on. I have to download. What do you guys, I can do a panel. Illumitami, though, everyone thinks you're annoying. Just being real. Like you are. Like you have an annoying voice. Not your fault. But anyone named Thomas has problems on this timeline. Probably. Oh, good. It says 33 watching. Perfect. I learned that I'm a 33. That is a weird revelation. I could show you that. I was going to show you that one stream. Just to prove it to you. And dox myself at the same. Do you guys care if I dox myself? Do you worry about me? Hold on. It is sort of a thing. I won't show it to you. I don't need to. Been playing Armand. What do you guys care? Who cares? We'll start out with a joke. I'll kill the music. It seems to go on a loop of some sort. I want to vape. Dragon program. Now, are you guys doing okay? Actually, geez, 10 minutes in, and now I'm finally asking about you. What terrible manners I have. How are you doing? Because that's more important, actually. Because if you care about me or have a connection to me, then it really matters how you're doing in this world where karma matters. And you can like wish people to death. Oh, snap. $2 super sticker. Holy crap. I got a $2 super sticker. Thanks, Quantum Epic. Quantum Epic was on my stream the other day, but I had to delete it because I doxed. I was over at my, like, How I Met Your Mother. Have you guys ever seen that? That explains, I haven't even seen, I think I've only seen one episode, but I understand what it's about. It's like relationships and marriages are weird. So like I was hanging out with my wife this weekend, even though like theoretically we hate each other. So it's just one of those things. Like life is weird. Here, let me see if I can do this for you. 1, 2, 3, and present. Share screen. Sometimes I yell out numbers, usually between 1 and 6. Sometimes I say 666. Recently. Because I'm a snake worshiper, kind of. I go into trance. I will tell you that for real. I genuinely go into trance from time to time. But now I may be in a trance right now and not realize it. Like then you don't even know anymore for sure. Am I in a trance? Like, am I saying things through my own free will? Am I exercising free will right now? Right now or then? What do you mean time isn't real? Oh no. Let me see. Let me see if this will work. It says Google Chrome. See, this will be a problem. Okay, hold on. It's sharing. Yes. Okay. Okay, this is the joke. Let's see. Let me see. Sound works and everything.
Hey, for the 9th consecutive year, Nick, JetBlue Airlines ranked first for satisfaction among all North American airlines. But you know what ranked least in satisfaction? 9/11 Airlines. What a terrible name for an airline. It reminds me of that tragedy.
Oh, 9/11.
Yeah, don't laugh at 9/11 again. I tried to tell him not to laugh. Adam. I know. I walked through blood and bones in the streets of Manhattan trying to find my brother.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was in northern Canada.
I saw. Oh, God, he was so fucking funny. I'm sorry for my language. Am I alive still? I was frozen. You guys remember Conan, young Norm Macdonald? He was the best when he did news update for Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live was always, they're not as bad or as good, or they're never as bad or as good as they seem. They do get good comedians. That guy Norm, I'm sorry. That person who runs SNL is no idiot. So gave you a joke. Quantum Epic says we may all be in a trance. Yeah, like once you go into a trance, I do kind of, or I do, well, it depends on what it depends a little bit about cannabis. Cannabis is a very dangerous product if you're not in control of your own thoughts, especially. Cannabis can be but it has healing qualities, I believe. And I was doing a shout out for JJ's natural CBD rub. We're going to try to make him turn into a sponsor for the show again. If I can sell some of these, I've seen people advertising CBD on YouTube, but I don't even know how censorship works anymore on these platforms. I got censored, I was off because I got a strike, couldn't do anything. Let me try. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, wonderful. I just wanted to make sure I could do this. And you can check out our shop, Truth Revolution Clothing, at truthclothing.io. And join the mailing list. I don't even know how, really. We have a beautiful store. Okay, let me show you. So our beautiful store, truthclothing.io. And I was just over it. We have a room full of inventory. Ooh. I feel like somebody might have a voodoo doll of me and be poking me on occasion. You guys ever feel that way? Where you're like, ow, that hurts. Why are you poking me there? Maybe somebody in the comments was thinking a negative thought. These are our shirts, truthclothing.io. That's our store. Katie, most of it goes to just restock it. We have to make new shirts. It's not like we do it out of love, really. It was created with love. There's me with too much neck hair. See, I need to do a better job. I shaved it today. I'm trying to keep myself clean. Like a good white boy. I don't know. There's a lot of racism in the world today. Wow. Seems like, at least. Both all different ways. They'll be like, oh, Katie was reading some review where it was like, oh, this white person was unfriendly. And it's like, I thought that was rude. Like, what does their race have to do with whether they were a bad service? Like, you wouldn't say, oh, you wouldn't say it the other way. I don't think. All right, you guys, let's, your browser might prevent calls from ringing. Okay, learn more. Troubleshoot make sure, okay. Tap break settings. Okay. Your browser. 1, 2, 3. Web. I see everybody else does it where people join, and you can join on your phone. The only one theory I had about it was that it seems that females are less likely to join. You just end up with panels full of guys for the most part. There's very few, I don't know, women are sensitive. I am very sensitive myself. I am asensitive, which means I'm kind of psychic. Mostly I deal with my mother bothering me, I think. But now that I know Oppenheimer and Einstein and stuff are out there, at least I have some friends who understand quantum physics. When I do that. Oh, KDD, check this out. Says prices are really good right now. They're sale prices. I don't believe that's I'm pretty sure that's not my wife or an avatar of my wife. That is a different person named Katie, but it sounds like what Katie would say. She'd say the prices are really good right now because Katie made a sale for, hold on. Let me see. Oh, cool. I have a note for you. Okay, hold on. If we go to the site again, you can call. You can try at least, and it might ring. So if you go to sale, then there are some shirts on sale. Revolution Yellow Vest, that's super man, I mean, that shirt's awesome. They're $10. Look at that. There's like a bunch of stuff that's $10. I was wearing this t-shirt, the Never Normal tee. I wore that like every day. And then I had these wristbands are real hard to find too, but those are at my house. So if you want a wristband, you'd have to somehow make a special request or something. Those have never been for sale, but we could figure out how to send them. I don't know for sure though. Right now, I'm just trying to do a show. You can buy me coffees by going to buymeacoffee.com/lifttheveil. I need to see, like I don't have a driver's license. I don't have a car. And my job was doing DoorDash. And everybody says doing this is like, you're never going to make it. That's what people say now. Even my friends who stream, they're like, oh yeah, like we're in the wrong business. That's what we're talking about right now. My peeps. So you have to, I don't know what to do. I already asked as many ways as possible for people to support the show, but I'm just getting back. So I don't want to like get involved in fundraising too much, but people are having trouble getting by. I think everybody's having trouble getting by. It's not just me or my friends. It's like everybody because of inflation and stuff, right? So you saw the stuff on sale, truthclothing.io. I think I might have right here, truthclothing.io. And it says Bitcoin saves. Wonderful. Good. Everybody good. I'll share a link if somebody wants to join and ask questions. That's all I can think of right now. The movie Oppenheimer, it is, in case it wasn't clear to people who've seen it, when you start thinking about quantum physics too hard, it fucks with you. Because you realize that you have the power to change reality with your mind. Sorry, so I guess that was at 22 minutes, but yeah, I think about numbers a lot. I may be schizotypal, which is a little different, but I did an interview once. But it's because of quantum physics. If you start thinking too hard, you start to think things that are kind of crazy, but which are actually true and not true at the same time. Paradoxes have to resolve. Light is two things at the same time. Just light is two things at the same time. It's a particle and it's a wave. Elvis Tesla, listen to this. See, this is the kind of abuse I get. Nathan, you have to be direct if you want help. What do you mean? How could I be more direct? Just saying, I need money to live. Theoretically, you're watching the show. You're the one who tuned in. Why are you here? What do you want? You know what I mean? What is your value prop to the public? Why are you here? That's the value proposition. That's it. Why are you watching it? Why aren't you doing something else? Think about it. Then blink, 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 and think about it really hard. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Do you enjoy it? Do you get entertainment from it? Is it valuable to you? Blink, then think about it really hard. That's all I can say. Elvis Tesla. I mean, give me a break. Why are you using the names of super powerful entities like Elvis Presley and Nikola Tesla, some of the most influential individuals in all of human history? Why are you taking their energy and using it in your avatar? What do you have in common with Elvis or Nikola Tesla? Men who achieve things you'll never achieve, ever. Where do you think you get the right to use that name in public? Okay, good. They're your heroes. Excellent. I'm my own hero. I have to be. But yes, of course, Nikola Tesla. I listen to history podcasts. I'm here for people to communicate with me. That's what I'm here for. So I'm just here for you to communicate with me. You can ask me what you want, and I'll try to entertain you or bother you or make you think about something. Really, I mean, that's the main thing. Like I started doing my show, theoretically, I started doing my show in 2015. I was like, everything is everything. It's in a fucking Lauryn Hill song, The Summary of the Universe. Or it's in a DJ Shadow song, What Does Your Soul Look Like? Or it's in a Gorillaz song, Are We the Last Living Souls? How many living souls are there? How many are just avatars? What do we know? Are we here right now? Like, what's this? If I say that's a portal back there, what if is it really a portal? It could be based on quantum physics. I could walk through a wall. I can walk through walls. And that's in a Radiohead song. So yeah, my mind, it warps, it bends, it does these crazy things. My mind does things that are so insane that I couldn't possibly put it into words. I've been trying, believe it or not, for however many years. He says, be careful. Well, we do. It is a simulation. It is. It's synthesized. We breathe. We live for each other. We die for each other so that others may live. We live. I live for you. That is a simulation. This simulation is a loving simulation, but some people choose to die and some people choose to kill. Right? But those souls, our souls just get recycled. You know what I mean? They're misinformation. Like this is what happens to me. Well, I was thinking about quantum physics a lot and sacred geometry, and I did shows on sacred geometry. Absolutely. I literally missed the exit to go home 4 times in a row. Was listening to a Nassim Haramein talk, and I don't know who that Nassim is, but yeah, I've gotten lost thinking about things, and flat Earth also is the other thing, because flat Earth it combines with quantum theory actually, because if Earth is what we perceive it to be, which collectively or a God or the gods perceive it to be, then couldn't it be both? Maybe it is a ball. And some people, it depends on what kind of physics you believe in. Depends on what kind of gravity you believe in. And the Gorillaz have a song about gravity too. Gravity. I gotta play some music. I'm gonna invite people on though. Elvis, excellent. You're there. We're very similar, turns out. And you've chosen 2 extremely powerful entities, Elvis and Tesla. I'm not a fan of Elvis Presley. So the entities I work with are mostly African American or African, straight up, just black, and serpents and stuff too. I've started to work. I know. So actually, I'm not I don't know if I'm a good entity necessarily, because I'm friends with lizards and stuff at this point. The lizards all come out when I go for a walk. They're a little scared of me sometimes, but sometimes they'll stay in place. But the birds, it's quiet now. I should open the door. I've probably said too much. But yeah, I started just channeling stuff. That's all. It's crazy. It's crazy. It happens more when you use the cannabis stuff. And I smoked a little, and now you guys are communicating with me. So I will, we're 30 minutes in. Perfect. Okay, that sounds good. I will invite, copy, paste. This is what people do, right? So yeah, welcome to the new world. I don't know. Like, I hear people doing work outside. I think, what is today? Wednesday? Is that work outside of my house? I hear things, but things that are real. It's just, I have extra, you know what it is? Actually, I could talk to you guys a little bit about it because I studied it. Hold on one sec. Oh, I put that in the StreamYard. Serve God today. What an excellent name. How are we doing? What better than we have been for a long time overall. Our rhythms are interesting because like we're both 33s, like about our birth dates. It turns out I am because I learned something new about my birth date, which is that it's different than I thought it was my whole life. Apparently, based on the thing they wrapped around my wrist. But yeah, like we're both 33s. Like, so we get into this thing where there can be a bad rhythm, kind of, and it escalates. Maybe all more because of me than because of her. I'm not sure. It seemed it was bad to be around. So either way, we're both responsible, right? It takes two people to have a fight, really. Sometimes you have to let the other person burn out, though, because sometimes the other person got really pissed off. So yeah, it's super traumatic going through like a divorce, which we're not technically right now. So I see people asking questions. That's good. This is interesting. What is gravity? It's a great question. It's a great question. Einstein has his theory. It's like a bowling ball and time and space warps due to gravity. And then black holes. Like Spaldo says he's working on the hot sun. But actually the sun is black on my screen. Black black on white or black on gray. This sun icon right here. I'll eat it. Oh, that sun is black on my screen, but it's white on this screen. And actually, that's what it finally comes down to. Oh my God, I totally forgot. It comes down to actually not being able to see light. Like once you go fully down the rabbit hole, then you don't know for sure if you're seeing black or white or green or red. So that's why they test you, you know, I have my eyes tested, I'm wearing glasses and stuff, but it's like color blindness. Like some people are colorblind, right? But if you start thinking then you start to think like, what is, like I'm wearing a shirt, right? You guys all see it. It's blue, right? It's like a royal blue. It's got a colored polo guy on it. It's cool. It's Pima cotton. But like, I don't know what I don't know what you see it as. See, now I'm starting to trip out. That's the thing, man. Or ma'am or man. In this case, Spaldo's there. Looks like a picture with his son. Super cool. But anyway, you just start thinking a little too hard. So anyway, it'd be cool if somebody wants to join. Let's see. This is called a cult of one. Okay. So it's just me talking. But that's what it comes down to. And that movie Oppenheimer, he shows it. Like he imagined that when they did the first nuclear test, that the whole world ended. I don't know if you guys got that out of it, but he imagined it, and they couldn't say it was a 0 probability that the first nuclear bomb would cause a chain reaction then that would destroy the world. He imagined it, which means that it happened on at least one timeline. Then when you get into the multiple universe thing, it's like he imagined on one timeline that the world ended, which means that on one timeline maybe it did. Oh, there's somebody here. Okay, cool. Good timing. Skip Pritchard's. Don't be a dick. I don't see I see. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, howdy. Thanks for letting me on. I appreciate that, Nate.
Hey, no problem. I'm not familiar with your name. Skip Pritchard.
Oh, yeah. I made like a throwaway Gmail account. I have a lot of different accounts, but I used to listen to your show all the time under the name Do Over Show on D Live. Definitely when you started there. And yeah, I've just been following you since your moon videos.
Wow.
Great. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that was those are some of my first big videos. And actually, interesting thing about the moon landing is we might have gone, if we're able to travel through time, we might have gone in 1969 for real, but they faked it in 1969. But in the future, they'll really go in 1969 if they can learn how to time travel. So think about that.
Well, whatever they said they did, they forgot about it.
They destroyed the tapes got erased, right? Because they were trying to save money. Oh my God. I remember when I looked that one up. I was like, no way. The tapes got erased because they were trying to save money by recording over old shit that was in the closet, So
I really like your presentation level back then, but it seems like, I personally have tried things like this before. I've tried podcasting and streaming myself, and I just know it's not terribly easy. But that presentation level back then, maybe you could consider doing stuff like that if you pick up a couple of topics or something.
Oh, it's not worth it anymore. There's a reason everybody does it this way now, is that it's not worth it to make good videos because they just censor them. You don't get anything out of it. People used to spend time and money making good content like that because it could be profitable in some way. Even if it didn't pay, even if you can run ads, like at least you'd get new followers and stuff. But the level of shadow banning now means that you could spend a bunch of time and nobody would see it, basically. So
I understand that. That sounds frustrating.
It's incredibly frustrating. And yeah, this might be my last stream. Like it's doing this. There's no, it's all bad. Like all social media is bad. There's censorship on Twitter or X, that censors everybody. The only thing that I really the only thing I make money from is Rockfin mostly. And then I don't know. I'll check my coffees today, but I have to get people tuned in and stuff. I mean, the truth is it's a lot of time and all of us have to make a living, right? That's
exactly. Yeah. You do need an opportunity. I can appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got hired once to do a radio show. I guess I could have stuck with that, but I didn't enjoy it. So no, I mean, I just need to get my life back together. I'm going to be driving DoorDash, to be honest. I'm going to be doing that, and then I'll try to do a show too, but I don't know how to make money doing it necessarily. I don't know if anybody does right now.
I do have a cockamamie plan that I like to pitch people from time to time. I've probably pitched it to you before, but I'll let you know maybe where I'm at. Would you like to hear about it?
Sure.
So I'm a software developer. I used to, like, the last time I was really into your show was around 2020, just before like the COVID thing struck. Yeah. And I used to take your show like into work and listen to you with headphones on as I'm supposed to be working. Well, since that time, I've been like developing some of my own software, like according to this concept that I've been trying to work out. And if I were to sum it up in a kind of a simple way, it's the idea of making these large research videos are very nice, and we all go through them and then we forget every single detail inside of them. I was thinking more of a concept of like, if somebody were to spend all that time making such a video to detail out whatever your beliefs are about any given situation, a lot of controversial stuff when you go into that type of detail, that there's some kind of tool for research that also catalogs what you're putting in the video so that there's actual side-by-side document. And I feel like this is a part of the problem of the internet, is that we let things just waver and go on with the news cycle, and we never make like full-blown claims and start cataloging what the situation actually is about given people, events, so on and so forth. And so that tool doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned, because there's Wikipedia, but that's not what I'm talking about at all. Like I don't even know where to start with that place. Something that you're a content creator or you're trying to make a point, there's Reddit and such, but there's no like dedicated place to have somewhat of a full-blown debate about certain claims, instead of saying like, this is their profile, this is who this person is, and it's maintained on Wikipedia, or here's a post that goes flying past a Reddit queue. We need something that's actually maintained and that probably sits side by side with content creators, because in my opinion, the huge content creation boom in the last like 10 years before the censorship was very enlightening for a lot of people. And since then, YouTube has crushed that, and now people don't either forgot about it or don't go to certain places. So I'm just trying to find an opportunity to communicate this idea and find other people that are interested in working on this, because I spend a lot of time like working on it, but I like to build a business, basically. That's my goal, and something that's resourceful.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. I'm not sure I totally even understand it, but it's true that like I've listened to so much stuff, and I've listened to some of the most mind-blowing content on like flat earth channels, and then even like stuff about Anunnaki and Sumeria, and I listen to a lot of ancient history, both myth, legend, and actual, but sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. So anyway, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm interested in what AI can do also, like just with our minds. That's actually where the project that I'm thinking about the most is like, can we control AI actually telepathically? And I believe we can. So I believe we do work with it already, as a matter of fact.
Well, they definitely let the anybody who's had like stroke problems or kind of like neurokinetic issues, they seem to have a way to do that. That's what their excuse is. I worry that we would get to a point where they're like, everyone gets integrated that wants food. Like that's the huge worry. It's right. A part of me. I like software, and I like the process of being in the chair and writing the code and being with people in my field and such, but I don't like where it's going. And I've had this debate ongoing at work and stuff. And you just meet a lot of people who are like, well, I don't know what to do about it. I just come here and collect a paycheck. Yeah. But I kind of want to use my skills for something that I think would be resourceful. And so right. I'm constantly looking, and AI is a huge part of that too. I think that AI could be like a resourceful tool rather than a drag on society, but that really does seem to be the way it's headed.
Yes, we are going to be integrated, and we have no choice because I've already done too much content on Google. Google can clone me already. The hospitals have my blood. They can clone me. They can do whatever they want. They could, which means that, what happens to our consciousness is really the question. If they are able to do this stuff, if it becomes that we're integrated in like 15-minute cities or whatever it might be, it's scary to think about. But
yeah, my father took his latest shot from the pharmaceutical companies, and he continues to go down this road. My whole family is definitely super blue-pilled. So yeah, I just lean on streams of people who just know what's going on. You guys are my parasocial family or something.
That's super cool. Well, I hope I can be that for you, as somebody because my family is the same thing, man. And like, My dad's not doing great health wise either, but my brother works for the damn industry. He's like in the industry, you know what I mean? So yeah, we definitely aren't on, like, I'm definitely not on the same page with like anyone in my family. It was just my wife, and then we weren't on the same page totally. So it was like, it was just me talking to you guys. So anyway, I'm glad you get something out of it. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, man. Talk
Take
to you
care.
later. See ya. Okay, that was good. That was a good length, I thought. I thought I'd end it. It was like 15 minutes or something. That was good. Perfect. We can listen to some music. I'm feeling okay. Yeah, but genuinely, actually, it's like you could see it in Oppenheimer's face if you realize what he's thinking about in that movie. So I would just advise you guys. And then somebody said that here, this is Elvis Tesla, yeah, who wasn't trolling me earlier, but I reacted in a way that it was trolled. Sumerian character is a day and not a year, then everything fits. You have kings living a normal amount of years, not thousands of years. Yeah. A char is a day. A char is a day. See, you guys are talking about important stuff. I don't even know what a char is. But I have a book, for example, from somebody who communicated with me very early on in this journey. I've been on a journey. It's taken an amount. It's been mostly this year, this 2023 year, and to end up where I am now, which hopefully isn't my last show of all time, but it always could be. And yeah, I get anxiety from time to time. And now I'm thinking, did I do everything normal today? Yeah, no, the only thing I did is I took a little extra cannabis, and that always can lead me to have anxiety if I start thinking the wrong way or something. So yeah, you got to be careful with that. But it also allows you to have creative energy. But creative energy is like serpent energy. That's why everybody says, they sold their soul because they did. And I negotiated myself for the price of my soul. I was like, what is it like? What is it worth? I even came up with that idea on the show. I said, we could sell NFTs. I did say that. I take it back. I want my soul. I believe I've earned it. But people do sell their souls. And that's what AI really is on the verge of being able to do, is steal our souls, our lives. Possibly. It's possible we live in a simulation. I don't know. After this, though, just to make sure, every day I make sure to go outside, walk in the grass, usually barefoot, sometimes urinate outside, just to say, okay, it's real. There's like living things here. Okay. Like I'm looking out the window, there's living trees. There's trees. There's one that like bears fruit from where I'm sitting. Like that's life. It's like, okay, good. We're grounded. We're real again. Elvis. Oh, I see. So Elvis, that's interesting. Hey, hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
What's
How's
up?
It going? How's it
How
going?
are you doing? It's going good, dude. How are you doing?
Pretty good, man. Just chilling. You still playing that harmonica?
Oh, from time to time. I haven't been much, but sometimes I do.
There could be some lessons on YouTube.
Oh, I bet there are. Yeah. It's not hard just to mess around with because it's like it's in major key, right? So it's always in key.
Yeah, you don't really need a whole bunch of notes to do with stuff. Like that's why I like Cajun accordion, because you just have, but you can do a lot with those notes on, with either instrument. You just it's just a little simplified, but it's good to have a backup band to fill in for chords that you cannot play on that instrument or the harmonica. So you got a band behind you that makes the harmonica sound like a whole lot more, or the accordion.
Right.
When you can't do the notes, because like technically you don't have much, you don't have flats and sharps on a major scale harmonica nor a major scale accordion.
Right. Well, yeah, I like it because it doesn't ever, even you can't really hit the wrong note. It can just be kind of like,
I'm gonna turn myself off for 1 second.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I gotta take a.
No problem, dude. Well, it's good to see you, man. How have you been?
Pretty good, man.
Good.
I got on this one live stream. It was all chalked up. Have you heard of that?
No, there's all kinds of new stuff I've never heard of.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like there was a whole bunch of people on there, and there were some really interesting people. But you know, people are people.
Yeah, people are people are people. That's totally the truth.
So that's how it should be. Is that a '80s song?
People are people,
Yeah.
so why should we bet?
Yeah, why should it be?
Yeah, I recognize it.
You and I
You
should
and me
get
should get along so easily.
awfully.
Awful. Yeah, what is
Oh,
I
yeah.
said easily, you said awfully.
Yeah, I think I always thought it said awfully, but yeah, maybe it is awfully.
You never know. You never know, man. I listen to music. I swear I was listening to Marvin Gaye yesterday. I don't know if it was Mercy, Mercy Me or something like that, but it was like I heard audio from modern police radio. It sounded like at the beginning of the song. So I was like, that's not possible. It must be a remix or something. I was like, it was like they were playing something from a mass shooting over the beginning of a Marvin Gaye song. And I was like, oh, wow, that's crazy.
Who released it? Was it on a Marvin Gaye compilation, or was it just like?
I can't say for sure because I was playing it through iTunes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, somebody could have like changed it around to add the sirens and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It could always be like a remix or something, but yeah.
I got a new web. Well, actually, this is weird, man. This is kind of maybe a boring story, but one day my Wi-Fi just had this surge and everything went off. The Wi-Fi, it didn't come back for a half an hour. Well, it didn't come back after a half an hour waiting. And so I went into the other room, unplugged the modem, plugged it back in, came back to see if it worked. Nope. So I went back in and I thought, well, maybe I should wait in there and leave it unplugged and just wait, sit in the chair, just be patient.
Right.
So I was, and then I looked up and I see this box, and inside it had a web camera. I'd never used this web camera, and I thought, well, maybe I could get some better video, a little bit better. I'm still blue because of the blue screen that's lighting me up.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool, man. You got like a gift.
Yeah, I know. It's just like popped out of nowhere.
That was so great. Cool.
Yeah.
Some stuff that happened to me during my whole trip too. In fact, just this morning, my technology wasn't working right, and I had to be, you said though, patience. You got to learn patience. And then sometimes if you practice patience really well, you get rewarded with something even better than, what you were getting so upset about. So that's cool, man. You are looking better.
Yeah, I shaved. I think I'm done with the beard.
Okay, cool.
Beard. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I weigh a little bit less. No, I weigh nothing now. So.
Oh, really? Yeah. I'm managing my appetite. They put me on a new medication, so which is making me fat-ish, but I'm trying to manage it as well as I can. And then I look healthy. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Good. Well, I have a tan. I'm out in the sun a lot, so like after this, I was saying I'm gonna go ride my bike to Starbucks and get one of their coffees. I think.
Yeah.
So.
What coffee is your favorite over there?
I like the Oli, the stuff with olive oil in it. It's Golden Foam Cold Brew is the one I like the best. They don't even have it everywhere, but Golden Foam Nitro Cold Brew.
Wow. So the olive oil in coffee, I never thought about that.
That's crazy. I
wonder who came up with it.
Really good. Somebody told me people were like stirring butter in coffee now. And that it helped control their appetite. So this is something I don't know.
That's
what I heard.
I don't know. I don't think I'd like it. If I did that, I don't think I'd like the taste of it at all.
Yeah, I don't know. This stuff though, it's really good. Katie likes it too. So she tasted it and she said it's pretty good too. So it's not just me.
Yeah,
It is really tasty.
the
So
olive oil one.
it's expensive, man.
Yeah.
Like, oh, go to buymeacoffee.com/lift the veil. Hold on, let me put that on here. You can go to buymeacoffee.com/lift the veil. I am unemployed and I'm going to go back to driving DoorDash, but I'm just trying to make a few bucks a stream, like 35 bucks a stream, even anything would be good. Buymeacoffee.com/lift the veil. It's $5 a coffee. You can become a member, whatever. I'll read your things. I'll go to it right now. Buymeacoffee.com/lift the veil. Yeah, give me, and if you want to support the show, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm totally like living off my dad, and like I spent too much money. I bought that electric bike. So my last 5 coffees was from Al Shizzle, who tuned into the last stream. You can do that anytime, even after the show is over. And I'll post this hopefully as a podcast too. But it's just me. It's a one-man show, and then the guests that join, like More Busker.
Hey Nate, when I went to buy me a coffee, it's somehow like you changed it to membership. Is that membership only?
No, no. See, yeah, that's.
I want to buy you like.
You just want to buy a coffee? Yeah, I know. You just press here. I'll show you right now.
Cool, yeah, because that way.
But look, maybe that's confusing, and maybe I should edit it. But it goes there. You just go support instead here.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Like, I don't know why it has.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna show this anymore.
So I don't remember seeing that word support. So or maybe I thought it meant something else.
Yeah, I know. It's probably stupid. So hold on.
They changed it around. Yeah.
Hold on. Memberships. Oh, I have some members. So settings. Let's see. Accept annual memberships, display member count, display monthly earnings. I can't find where to change it, but hopefully people can get it. Yeah, if you're on the page, let's see, view my page. Then yeah, you just use support if you want to buy coffee. Yeah, my coffees though, man, it is expensive. It's like $6.45 for the coffee, and then if you tip $1, it's like over $7 just for a coffee. That's how crazy it is out here. Then there's a gas station where the gas is like $6.50 a gallon now. But yeah. I ride my electric bike, so I'm good.
Prices are getting crazy.
Thanks, Jacob's Ladder, who tipped $5 over on Rockfin. Appreciate you, man. Thanks. Appreciate you. I still get that Rockfin stuff. I was able to sell it. Okay, so that's cool. Rockfin is working good for us. You still smoking cigarettes too?
No, I'm cutting back. You see how it's like I put it out every couple puffs, and then and like I've been cutting back that way, and then yeah, it's not an easy path.
I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do. Let me grab my nicotine pouch. I started using these things. Let's see. I seem to have 2 that are new. Is this one an open one? Here. So I started smoking these things. Have you seen these in the store?
Is it
Zin? It's like a pouch.
Oh yeah. Didn't you say that was messing up your gum or something?
No. I didn't say that. I threw up at one point.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
But that was just it wasn't related apparently, or I don't know. Maybe I got used to it and I don't throw up anymore. I'm not sure.
Well, that's good.
But these are cool because you don't have to spit.
Yeah.
You just shove it up like that, and then
you can swallow it.
And you can even swallow it by accident. The whole pouch. You're not supposed to.
Oh no.
Yeah, but sometimes I'll forget. Like I'll forget it's in there.
My friend in Sweden does that too.
What's that?
He has the pouch. My friend in Sweden.
So. Oh, you have a friend in Sweden? That's cool.
Yeah, from YouTube. I just meet these musicians and I connect with them. And
Oh,
in
that's cool.
fact, I had this one dude from Canada who was originally from Holland, who found me in 2023, and he started making adding to the videos I've done like years and years past. And what he did was he combined me with him playing punk rock guitar along with the Cajun accordion stuff. And I thought, yeah, dude, we got to keep doing this. So he did
Cool.
about like 20 some videos over the matter of since the beginning of January.
Oh, cool. Super
Yeah.
cool.
And he's become a good friend too. I met some, like, really met some, a couple really stupid. I think they were evil people from YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
They're all about, they were all about witchcraft and
Oh, yeah. That's scary stuff.
yeah. And in fact, well, the reason I met them, the one chick I met,
I have to plug something in.
but they were truthers too. But the one chick was a massage therapist, and I got her over, and yeah, her boyfriend was freaky, and I wanted to have him over too, to know that, like, I'm not trying to. I mean, like, he should be able to get, if he wants a wife or a girlfriend, not a wife, a girlfriend who doesn't want to do massage. He's got to let him know that. But he had a conniption fit on me. He came over and he just, I see ya, see you later.
That doesn't sound like fun. Yeah, you can get in trouble with people on the internet. It's a difficult thing to navigate. Has been.
Yeah, absolutely. But then there's good people too. The people are people, and people all use the fucking internet, right?
Yes, pretty much at this point. Yes.
Yeah.
Some old people or some
Yeah,
weird people don't. But
And
all right, dude.
having the worst time trying to train my mother how to use this thing.
Yep. Yep.
Anyway, yeah, I'll let you get to another call.
Great. Thanks, dude. Good seeing you again. Glad you're doing well. Cool with the new camera. Looks
Yeah,
better.
I'm happy with this.
All right, man. Talk
See
to you
you
later.
later.
All right, see ya. Okay, see, I'm managing time. So people I might wrap it up. I might just say, I did an hour. That's pretty strong. I think I might wrap it up. I took a few calls, did a few things. I have stuff I have to do in my life. Pay bills and crap like that. Well, I'm sorry. Let me try to stick with it. Just getting back in the flow of things. But I have to do some exercise, which means I got to ride my bike. The sun's not out for some reason. Usually I would think the sun would be out by now. We got people watching on Rockfin. That's cool. People are saying some very interesting things in chat. But let's see. I'm touching this thing. This is my cross. I have stuff I can make with AI. But I'd have to get back into this portal here right in front of me, this computer portal, which I haven't been in front of for a long time. Oh, you know what you guys can do though is you can join Telegram. I have the links. If you guys, I talk on Telegram. I'm actually mostly in Hoax Wars' chat. And I don't know if I see those guys. Oh, hey, there's the branch. What's up? The symbolism in Petco 2. Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, I've seen it all. Like, I've seen so much. And this trip I've been on, I've watched a lot of stuff. I've watched like 24/7 flat earth stuff. That's just been the craziest content. And it might only be in my mind. I'm not sure. But it's amazing what I've seen. And that iPet Go 2 thing, yeah, it's super interesting. The heart, our hearts, the earth has a heartbeat. You have a heartbeat. Hummingbirds have a heartbeat. I will wrap it up. This is what you have to know. I can take all my Let me take all my banners down, okay, to just tell you what I've learned, okay? The universe is a living, breathing thing. The earth is a living, breathing thing. There is a creator, but the word for God, they say the word for God is I am, right? But what are you? How many components of you are you? So never get down, or do your best not to get down to one, the cult of one, the cult of yourself, because you're just going to have to worship yourself, which sucks, right? And you don't necessarily have to worship. You can be Buddhist, you can be whatever, but you have to believe in something higher than yourself. That's all. And it could be other people. It could be your family. It could be the universe. It could be the creator of the universe. It could be a panoply of gods. It could be the Olympics. It can be whatever. It can be soccer. It could be a football team. Like, you have to have a religion. It could be atheism. It could be what have you. But there has to be a reason for you to live. Because we all have to. All right. And even after we die, we're going to live more. You can't escape it. So you can either make it hell for yourself, or you can make it good for yourself, or maybe it's a little of both at the same time. So those are the things I've learned. So if I could pass that on to you, it's like, it can be really, life isn't easy. That's all. It's never easy. Making money's not easy, even if you're rich. Like the Elvis Tesla in the chat saying he has he works for a Fortune 500 company. He's anxious. Like, I have anxiety. I'm anxious about the future. Right? I'm anxious about tomorrow. In the Bible, it says, don't be anxious. I put all these recordings out. You just do the Sermon on the Mount. Just read it again. Like, don't be anxious for tomorrow, because tomorrow's already anxious enough for itself. You can just stop there, and then you can go to church, but it's very complicated. It's more complicated than that. That's all. It's super complicated. Because because of time, actually. And thinking about living forever. So anyway, that's all I can tell you. I really enjoy talking to you guys, and hopefully you guys get Quantum Epic says you have anxiety. Buddha Girl says fall is such a beautiful time of year. Yeah, there you go. Fall seasons. That's why the cross. I've been learning about the Knights Templar and so forth. I have a lot of things I can share with you. But I think this is a good amount of content, like where you could digest it in about an hour and 10 minutes. That's not bad. So I appreciate you guys in the chat, though, telling me to do more shows. I feel like the timing on this one is okay. I came to a conclusion at the end. It was worth it the whole time. If you want more shows, buy me coffees, and I'm going to try to keep myself in good shape, good health, mentally and physically, in case you're all just a figment of my imagination. And then it's very important for you that I stay sane and grounded and still have fun. So this was fun, though. Good talking to everybody. Good talking to Jim. God damn it. Great talking to Jim. I kept calling him Be More Busker. Great talking to Jim. Oh, thanks to Al Shizzle, who says we cannot worship. Well, we can't. We must. But there must be something more higher than us, even if it's just us later, like us in the future. Even if I'm just talking to myself in the future, and in the future, I'm okay. But yeah, the higher power thing. That's why to be a Freemason or what have you. Even if you worship death, like the Dias de la Muertes. Thanks for the money, Al Shizzle. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get that. Not all of it, but I appreciate that. I hooked up my fund. It's gonna go somewhere. So I really appreciate that. That's so nice. And misinformation says I sound great. Thank you. That's excellent too. Thank you. I take our hearts, our heart, literally. So we're talking about IPEC goat and stuff. It's our heart, the beating of our heart. It goes to Shakespeare, iambic pentameter, everything. It's just bum 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 bum. Just there's rhythm to life. It's a beating heart. Okay. Shaped like a donut. Okay. Thanks, everybody. You're the best. And for now, that is what it is.